Manchester United 3, Nottingham nil. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wavy Baller Hub. We are doing a match reaction of what was a beautiful game. A beautiful game, you feel me? 3-0. Another big win for Ten Hag's Army. You feel me? This was a dominant performance. Dominant performance from start to finish. It was cruise control in the second half. First half, we were rolling, absolutely rolling. And this is the type of performance you want to see. We're still in that top four hunt, 29 points. Our goal differential is getting better by the second. We have a game in hand on Spurs, so we can jump into that top four spot. We're 4 points clear of Liverpool. This is how we want this to be. Obviously, there was peaks, there was valleys heading into this season. During the beginning of this season, we saw that so many things happened that were difficult. You feel me? But we are feeling good. We are looking good, man. I don't know what to say. That performance was excellent, and this was a patched together side. Luke Shaw was playing center back. Varane was coming back from a long spell at the World Cup. Played all up until down into the final. He had a 10-day rest, right? This was an excellent performance. Casemiro goes back into midfield. Malacia is playing left. Like this is so. I think the first thing I want to talk about is our style of play. Ten Hag has got these players playing in a system in a way. Everyone knows what they need to be doing, where they need to be on the pitch, how they need to be operating, and it's beautiful to watch. Luke Shaw slides in the center back. It feels no different, right? Casemiro played center back the game before. He's not a center back. Luke Shaw played center back today. He's not a center back. And our defense was excellent. No two clean sheets on the bounce without our core center back partnership in place, right? That is a testament to what Ten Hag is doing on the training pitch, how excellent we look. It feels good to watch Manchester United right now. Fresh off of a World Cup, 2 wins on the bounce. We have a favorable schedule coming up. I don't want to talk about that too much, but United have a favorable schedule coming up. Like if we see the matches that we're playing, we have Wolves next, we have Bournemouth, we have Everton, we have Charlton. 4 games that are all very winnable heading into a Manchester derby. You feel me? So this is really good. This is a feel good time right now heading into the into the new year. You feel me? We have one more game on this upcoming Saturday before the year ends. But this feels good, man. This feels really good the way we're playing right now. I don't, I can't be critical of this side. Let's talk about the first half. We dominated. We dominated in possession. We look good. Our forwards look good. It was a great feeling. Shout out to Manu Edwards, man. Get in United. Get it United. That's how 100%. 100%. That was a beautiful win. A great win to watch. You feel me? A great win to watch. Um, just the different things I was seeing on the ball. Let me just start there. Casemiro, what a player. From start to finish, absolute Rolls Royce performance. He is magnificent. He is a magnificent player. We've obviously seen him at Real Madrid for a long time, and he's been magnificent. Probably the best, outside of Sergio Busquets, has been the best DM, in Europe, right, for the past 5, 6 seasons. Um, he's excellent, and he just shows it week in, week out. The first couple of weeks, he was catching up to the pace of the pace of England, and then since then, he's been flawless. The passing is just the passing, the reading of the game, winning balls in the middle of the park, quenching fires before they even start. He is the DM we have been looking for so long. The DM we've been looking for so long. I can only imagine if Paul Pogba was playing with a Casemiro. You feel me? Imagine if Paul Pogba was playing with a Casemiro, right? Ten Hag has so many players that were struggling, playing well. Marcus Rashford, excellent today, especially in that first half. The second half, I think we took our foot off the gas a bit, but we still look good. We just took our foot off the gas, and I'm not mad about that. We controlled the game all in all, right? But it was excellent. It was excellent, man. It's just I think Ten Hag is making these players better. Ten Hag is making these players better. Marcus Rashford is making the right decisions. Obviously, there's mistakes here and there, but that happens with everybody. You feel me? Ten Hag is making these players better, and it's making me feel great. Marcus Rashford, it feels like I'm seeing 2020 Marcus Rashford. It feels like I'm seeing 2020 Marcus Rashford when it was just goals and interplay. And, this is great to see. People, I know people are hard on Marcus Rashford. I've been hard on Marcus Rashford. I'll raise my hand up and say that. But you feel me? I feel like it was well deserved. But now look at the pass to Martial for the second goal. You feel me? Before, he doesn't make that pass. He doesn't make that pass. Now it's a simple pass to Martial. Maybe Hennessy should have said it's a goal. It's unselfishness. Everyone just wants the team to play better. And this is a product of the structure that Erik ten Hag has brought into this side. We lose Cody Gakpo yesterday, or the day, what was it, yesterday? We probably do. We need a striker, maybe, yes, because we're bringing in Elanga, we're bringing in Garnacho, and they're young, and they probably need more time on the bench. You know what I mean? If we get an out and out striker, it alleviates pressure from those young players. You feel me? But this is good, man. This was a good performance, all in all, man. I can't really complain about too many performances outside of one, and we'll talk about that during the player ratings. But this is what I want to see week in, week out. This is what I want to see week in, week out. Get your thoughts in the comments, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me. Oh, let me put the banner up. I'm feeling good, man. I am feeling good. Wait a minute. I am feeling good. Let me see. Type it out. See, let's do it real quick. Guys, what were your thoughts on the game, man? What were your thoughts on the game? Get your thoughts in the comments. This was a great game, man. This was a great game. I feel like all the games we've been playing over the past, like I'm excited to watch Manchester United again. It just feels good. We're in control of games. We have a really interesting run coming up, man. We can run our next 4 games. Seriously. Wolves, Bournemouth, Everton, Charlton. Are you trying to tell me we can't get 3 points? Or excuse me. So we have Wolves and Bournemouth in the Premier League. You telling me we can't get 6 points from that? FA Cup at home at Old Trafford against Everton. Are you trying to tell me we can't win that game? Carling Cup, or excuse me, Carabao Cup versus Charlton. You telling me we can't win that game? There's a lot of opportunity here. You feel me? So this is a great feeling right now, man. This is a great feeling from start to finish. Again, Ten Hag's Reds, the Ten Hag's Army. That's what I'm calling it right now. You feel me? Ten Hag's Army is here to stay. Ten Hag's Army is here to stay. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If this is your first time watching, man, make sure to show some love. Hit the subscribe button, man. I'm trying to get to 350 subscribers. Show your boy some love. Follow your boy on TikTok. The link is in the description. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But guys, get your thoughts in the comments. 5 people watching, man. What were your thoughts on the game? What was your biggest takeaway in this game? I think my biggest takeaway is I think we can make top 4. I want to put my limb out there and say we will make top 4. I really want to put my limb out there and say we will make top 4. That's how I feel after this game. I know it's Nottingham Forest. I know we just faced Burnley. It's deeper than that, man. I can see progression week in, week out. The more Ten Hag gets time with these players, we're fleshing out the drama, the negativity from the club. Obviously, there's things that still can be improved on. We lost a player we wanted to sign, literally yesterday. Was frustrating, but it's all good. Shout out to Broderick Phone, man. Big up. Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you showing love. Hey, make sure to hit that subscribe button for your boy. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit the like button. And also, what were your thoughts on the game, people? What were your thoughts on the game? What were your thoughts on the game? My biggest takeaway is I think we can make top four. There's a lot of competition for top four. Newcastle looks good. Uh Spurs, as bad as they look, are always in the mix. Who else am I missing? Liverpool's in the mix. Chelsea's in the mix. But that does not mean that we cannot get top four. I truly believe we are going to be beat. Like, our biggest struggle in the past was we didn't beat teams we were supposed to beat. I think with the manager that we have now, we're going to be beating teams that we're supposed to beat. You know, Nottingham Forest, Everton's, Villa. I think we did lose to Villa. I take that back. But you get my point. We're going to be beating teams more often than not that we're supposed to beat. And I think that's something that we've struggled with over the past few years. You feel me? This is an exciting time, man. I want to get into these player ratings. Tell me if I'm talking too much, man. I feel good. I feel great. I feel great after that win. 3-0. 3-0. Keeping clean sheets with a makeshift backline. Hey, I want to give a shout out to AWB, by the way. He had a really good game. You know, he's barely played this season, much maligned by the fan base. I was a big defender of him. I thought he had a good game, man. I thought he had a really good game, considering the circumstances that he's under. I thought he had a really good game. When he's at his best, he is locked in defensively. And again, he was locked in defensively today. He was locked in defensively against Bournemouth. You got to give him his credit for that. You feel me? You got to give him his credit for that. When Dallo comes back, will he probably get back in the lineup? Yes. But AWB as a backup, I'm not too mad about it, man. I'm not too mad about it. Project Fall, we all feel good. Preach, bro. And yes, AWB, 2 great games in a row, much improved. I'm a fan of AWB. Do I think he's a starter for Manchester United? No, I've given up on that hope. But can he be a backup? Absolutely, he can be a backup. Look what he did. Look what he's done. He can play against these smaller teams. He can, and if you need someone to, shut down a top winger when he's at his best, who better than AWB? Seriously. Who better than AWB? Get to your thoughts in the comments, guys. Hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button for me. I'm going to be doing player ratings relatively soon, and we're going to really dive into the players today, man. We're going to dive into the players. Tactically, before we get into players, let me just talk about tactically, man. I thought what Erik ten Hag did in terms of dropping Malacia into midfield a lot to add more bodies into midfield, allowing our wide players to be outlets, right? Rashford, Antony, even though Antony struggled. I think what he's preaching simplicity. He's preaching simplicity, right? The likes of Bruno. Bruno still makes mistakes. There was some quality issues with Bruno today, but overall his general play, he's playing a lot safer. He's playing smarter football. Marcus Rashford is playing smarter football. Shaw is playing smarter football. And that's a testament to the tactical nous of the new manager we have and the discipline he's putting in these players. I'm telling you, it's a real thing. Having a disciplined mentality, having disciplined players from start to finish, it's good to see. Statistically, we dominated. Look at this. Expected goals, 2.47, 17 total shots, 3 big chances, 80%, 87% pass accuracy, only 1 offsides, 8 shots on target. We were dominant. Possession. What were we possession wise? 66% possession. You know what I'm saying? This is all indicative of domination. I'm letting you know right now. This is indicative of domination. You feel me? And I'm excited for the next game. Who do we face again? Did I say it was Bournemouth? Do we face Bournemouth next? No, we face Wolves next. Let's get into the player ratings real quick. You know what I'm saying? I've talked for about 15 minutes. Let's get into the player ratings really quickly. And guys, drop your thoughts on the players. Drop your thoughts on the players. Make sure to share this stream, by the way. Share this stream with your friends. Let them know that we're live. Let your friends know that we're live. Share this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment. Make sure to drop comments, ask questions. You feel me? Ask as many questions as you can, and I will make sure to answer them. David De Gea today, I'm going to give him a 7. Made saves that he needed to make. I thought his distribution for the most part was really good. There was only one time I thought, that was a weird pass, and that was to Shaw. He made a kind of a hospital pass to Shaw that Shaw, did well with. But other than that, David De Gea was good today. I'm going to give him a 7. Made a save with his chest, a couple other saves, that he needed, to make. Nothing too crazy, nothing too difficult. But it was a good day for De Gea, so 7. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I'm also gonna give a 7 too. I thought he had a good game, man. I thought Aaron Wan-Bissaka had a good game. Defensively, he was excellent. Didn't give Lingard anything. Didn't give Renan Lodi anything. You feel me? Even got forward. I thought there was moments where he drove the ball drove the ball through midfield a couple times and alleviated pressure. His distribution, he had one really good cross that Marcus Rashford, sat on a play for. Maybe could have took it first time, but then took a couple touches in the first half. Didn't have too many moments outside of that, but his overall movement was good today. So I want to give Aaron Wan-Bissaka his love. He deserves a 7 today. Rafael Varane, World Cup winner, Champions League Varane was excellent today. Off the back of that World Cup, he was excellent. I got to give him an 8. And that might be people might think that's high. I'm giving Rafael Varane an 8 today. Just his calmness on the ball, his athleticism, winning headers. There was balls over the top that he covered, winning balls off of set pieces, his leadership, his aggression. He's just an excellent player. Harry Maguire, man, I don't want to talk about that. This is a dig on Harry Maguire, but how is he going to get back into this team realistically? Because when Martinez comes back, obviously he's going to play on that left center back spot. He's competing with Varane, essentially. He's competing with Varane, and Varane is a Rolls Royce. You feel me? He is a Rolls Royce center back. When he is healthy and he is clicking, I'm telling you, man, there's not too many better than Rafael Varane. There's not too many better than Rafael Varane. I have to give him an 8 today. What a player. Luke Shaw, I'm going to give Luke Shaw 7.5. And I thought he was really good. Again, playing out of position, playing left center back. He's played left center back in a back 3. This is the first time that I can remember him playing center back in a back 4, and he looked comfortable because he's a good player. This is why I keep trying to tell people. People say that Luke Shaw's not good. I'm like, what are you watching? People say Luke Shaw is an average player. This guy's a left back. He moved into center back. He was excellent. I'm giving him a 7.5. Didn't have too much to do, right? Made the right passes, was comfortable on the ball, was always an outlet, had enough pace, enough strength to play the position, right? That's not an accident. That's not an accident that Ten Hag played him there. He could have played Casemiro there and put another midfielder in if he felt that, Luke Shaw couldn't do the job, right? He could have done that. He absolutely could have done that. Broderick Fall, excellent. Casemiro, very good. Shaw, Rashford, AWB, good. Martial Varane, suspect answer. Yeah, we'll get into that 100%. But yeah, Luke Shaw, 7.5. Malacia, I'm gonna give Malacia a 6.5. I thought he had a decent game, not a great game by any means. I think he was solid. A 6.5 is a good score for me. Don't think that's a bad score. I just don't think he was outstanding by any means or anything like that, right? He had a good game. He was decent. Had a decent game. I don't want to talk too much about it. Made tackles when he made some last-ditch tackles. I do think his size is something to note, only because I feel like sometimes he does get overran just from a size perspective. But good game overall, and I think he is for 12 million pounds. What a player! You know what I mean? You got to remember that he's a 12 million pound signing, and he is fit right in. He doesn't look like a lesser player which is a testament to him. So 6.5 from Malasia. Erickson, I'm going to give a 7 to. I thought he was excellent, got an assist, was just dropping deep, picking out passes in the final third, he's just a quality player. He's a quality player, man. Balassi gets body though. Yeah, I do think he gets body. Erickson is a quality player. You know what I'm saying? He makes it look easy, and that's a testament to him. You know what I'm saying? He makes this stuff look really easy, and it's not. You know what I mean? He's not playing in his natural position, mind you. He's playing deeper. Maybe the older he's getting, maybe he prefers to play deeper. I've never really thought about it that way. Maybe he likes this deeper position as he's aged. He doesn't have to, run as much. Maybe his responsibilities are a bit different. It's kind of like Scholes when he dropped deeper later in his career. I'm not saying Erickson is Scholes. I'm just saying like in terms of his want to drive, his want to dictate pace, dictate the play from deeper. He had a good game. So I'm going to give Erickson a 7. Casemiro, 9. I thought he was the man of the match today. Casemiro gets a 9. He is my man of the match. Wonderful player. Absolutely wonderful player. The passing, the aggression, the tackling, the fight, the leadership, just the quality. What a player. What a player. I'm telling you right now, he's a baller. He's different. He's different. He's different. Casemiro is different. And we've known this. I'm saying things that we already know. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like this is a 3 times Champions League winner or 4. I can't remember, 3 or 4 times Champions League winner, right? A La Liga winner, a Copa del Rey winner. He's he's done everything. He's done everything but win a World Cup. Maybe now he's trying to win a Premier League. You know what I mean? He is a quality player, and people thought that he came here for the money. This man is a dog. You feel me? He's a dog. He's different. He is here to win the lot. You feel me? He's here to win everything. I'm not playing. He's not playing. You feel me? He's a dog, and I'm really happy that he's a part of our side, man. It's, people thought the Casemiro thing was a panic buy. No, absolutely not. Could you imagine if he wasn't in this side now and we're playing with McTominay and Fred next to Erickson? The drop-off would be absurd. The drop-off is absurd. Fred to Casemiro. McTominay to Casemiro, please spare me. And he never gets injured. Touch wood, 100%. He's a rock. He's a rock. I don't know what else to say. He is a rock. I'm running out of superlatives for him. You feel me? I'm running out of superlatives for the man they call Casemiro. You know what I'm saying? What a player. What a player. My man of the match, Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to give him Bruno a 7. I thought he was good today. One defensively, I thought he was excellent. I thought he played really well. Let's see what from a statistic perspective, 83% pass accuracy, 3 chances created, 73 touches. He didn't have any accurate crosses, 3 out of 6 accurate long balls. Defensively, he won 3 tackles. He cleared the ball well, intercepted well, 4 recoveries. He had a good game. You got to give him his credit. Bruno gets a lot of flack. I do think there was a couple moments where his quality let him down, but he's playing better. He's playing a safer game. He's playing a smarter game. And when Bruno Fernandes plays a smart game, we're a better team. You know what I'm saying? He's not forcing things as much. Obviously, he's going to take his chances. That's just in his nature. He's going to take his chances, but it's not reckless. It's not as reckless as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not as reckless as it used to be. You can tell Ten Hag has gotten into him. Just lay the ball off. Lay it to your fullback. Lay it off to your fullback. Lay it off to your wide player, right? Play the ball across. All this different stuff, man. It's good to see. I got to give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? I got to give him his credit. I thought he had a good game. Very solid game. 7 for Bruno Fernandes. Anthony on that right wing, I got to give him a 5. I thought he was mediocre today. For real. I thought Anthony was mediocre today. He was probably the worst player on the pitch, probably the player on the pitch. I thought he just wasn't very good, you know. And that happens. I'm not. This is not an Anthony witch hunt or anything like that. This isn't an Anthony witch hunt. I just think that he was mediocre today. I think he had opportunities to in certain moments to make better decisions. He did make those. He didn't make better decisions. There was one particular break I remember that he had I think he had Rashford and he had Martial, as options. Tried to flick something off. It didn't work. He got cut out, and then he played a ball to Bruno, and then Bruno didn't get a good cross in. So it's it happens. It happens. My guy said I'm gonna stop commenting because you're speaking my thoughts. It's all love, bro. Hey, keep commenting, man. Keep commenting. It's all good. It's all good. Keep commenting, man. Keep commenting. Make sure, my guy Broderick Fall, let your friends know about this channel. We're coming with heat every single day. Go in the description, follow the TikTok. There's gonna be content on there as well. But yeah, like I said, Anthony had a tough game. It happens. I'm not going to kill him too much. I think he's a good player. I just think he had a tough game, and we move on from there. 6 for Anthony. Marcus Rashford gets an 8 for me, specifically for that first half performance. He gets an 8. Again, I just think he's lively. He's making better decisions. The first goal, obviously, was a worked set piece. Eriksen plays a relatively easy ball to him. It's not like Eriksen had to do that much, but it was a good dummy run from Varane, I believe. Then Marcus Rashford comes in behind. It's a good finish. It's he has to get that right. He got it right. Good finish. First goal. Second goal, a beautiful cutback. I think Bruno plays a ball out to him. He gets into space 1-on-1. Beautiful chop back to Martial. Martial gets a goal. Obviously, it was a mistake from Hennessy, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? I'm more impressed about the decision that Marcus Rashford made to just make that right pass, a beautiful laid ball into Martial. Martial gets a shot in, right? It just, when you make the right decision, sometimes luck goes your way because that's not supposed to be a goal, but he made the right decision. You feel me? He made the right decision, and sometimes, fate, what is it saying? Fate or fortune favors the wise. I think that's the saying. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And that was Rashford. When you make the right decision more often than not, things are going to go your way more often than not. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Marcus Rashford is in great form. That's why he's he's getting the most goal. He has the most goals. He has assists in his bag now. He's playing well. You got to give him his props. 8 from Marcus Rashford. Anthony Martial, I'm going to give him a 6. He did score a goal. I'll give him his credit, but I thought he was relatively quiet. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get involved in the game the way I wanted him to. And this is an interesting comment here. Do you notice Martial's run, which never get picked up? The team needs to create more chances for him. Fortune favors the brave. Yeah, no, I think that there's an element of that's true, but then I also think there's an element of, I think Martial just needs to. Martial's one of my favorite players, so this is not trust me, this is not a Martial witch hunt, but this is more so like, I just thought there was moments where he could have been more just switched on, right? Just a bit more switched on. He's a very, I don't want to say laissez-faire because that's a bad connotation to it, but he can be laissez-faire, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think there's moments where he could have dropped deep, made that initial pass, then quickly make a run, try and get in behind, hold the ball off. He didn't. His first touch right in the game, he lost the ball, and after that, it just felt like it wasn't really his day. He did get a goal, which is great to see. I love the fact that he got a goal. But to be real, I think he could have been better today. 100%. I think he could have been better today. That's just my opinion. That's just my humble opinion. That's just my humble opinion. I'm gonna give Martial a 6, even though he gets a goal. What were your thoughts though? What would you give Martial today? Would you give Martial a higher score because he got a goal? I wouldn't. I thought he was relatively quiet today. The subs, Garnacho, I'm gonna give a 6. Van de Beek, I'm gonna give a 6. Fred got a goal, so I'm gonna give him a 7. Harry Maguire, I'm also gonna give a 6. Alenga came on too late. I'm going to give him an NA. Not too much to say about those subs. Van de Beek, another opportunity. He just didn't do enough for me. Just decent, not bad, not good, or not great. Alan Garnacho, he's a young player. He's lively. He had one really interesting run, chop somebody, and then put it across. Fred, first of all, the pass from Casemiro is just quality. It's an easy finish. You know what I'm saying? 2 shots, 2 on target, 1 goal. That's unfair, Antonio. Respect your opinion. Rating him on par with Anthony and below Bruno as well. No, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I love Anthony Martial. I just thought that he was too quiet today. Bruno was getting on the ball. Bruno was active. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give Bruno a higher score. I gave Anthony a 5. I gave Martial a 6. So I didn't rate them the same score. But let's just see Martial's numbers, right? He touched the ball. He had 16 out of 7. So 16 out of 17 accurate passes. That's obviously great. Expected goals 0.52. Expected goal on target 0.83. Yeah, 2 out of 2 shot accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Bruno was just in the game more. 44 out of 50, like, accurate passes. Bruno touched the ball 53 times, 44 accurate passes. Like, he's just in the game more. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Martial. Obviously, Martial's not going to touch the ball as much as Bruno. I just thought he could have been in the game more. But still, got a goal. He should start again next game. And we move. You know what I'm saying? But, guys, what were your thoughts on this game? What were your overall thoughts on this game? Bruno's of course Bruno's a midfielder. I know that. I'm just saying that, again, I thought Martial could have. I have high expectations of Martial because I think he's one of our best players. I thought he could have been better today. But it's all good. Hey, 3-0 win. We're cruising. We're feeling good. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. But, guys, get your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button for me. Hit the subscribe button for me. I'm going to sign off here soon. What were your thoughts on the game? 35 minutes. Great match reaction, guys. Make sure to tell your friends about this. I'm going to probably do a live stream of what game is tomorrow. I'll do a Leeds Man City live stream at 3. You feel me? I might make some TikTok content. So be on the lookout for that. Guys, make sure to subscribe to the TikTok. It's in my description. Appreciate everyone who was in the comments today showing love. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about this channel. We're trying to grow to 350 subscribers as soon as possible. The more you let your friends know, the more subscribers we'll get, the more fans, all that good stuff. Appreciate all the love, people. Appreciate all the love. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to everyone very, very soon, okay? Deuces.